Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to
Finish
Big. Yeah, we are listening our way through Big Finish Productions' back catalogue.
That's right.
In more or less order of release.
That's how long we've been going for now?
Not that long, really.
Really?
I don't know.
About 4 years it's
Anyway,
been going on for now.
So, Doctor
I
Who,
ain't got very far.
Earth Search, Gallifrey,
And we've got a new thing to add to the intro of every single
Fly Me to the
story.
Moon.
Luther Arkwright.
So, Luther Arkwright is the subject.
Adventures of Luther Arkwright.
This time. A new one for us that we don't know anything about. So we went into this completely blind. And, should we just start talking about it right now?
I mean, I
do you
can
need
sum
to
it up in one sentence.
Hang on, I need to do all the normal introductions and stuff. I'm going to say, is there any other stuff you want to talk about before we go into the main topic of today's episode?
Well, I was just going to give it a sort of a one-line sum up, but I won't bother now.
Well, there's no point doing that. You do that at the end. Okay. Well, The Adventures of Luther Arkwright was released in March 2005 and starred a whole range of Big Finish alumni.
Oh.
Such as David Tennant as Luther Arkwright.
That's right.
We got Paul Darrow. We got Siri O'Neill.
Siri O'Neill, that is our Yazoo from Unit.
Robert Kirbishley. Charms of Midnight.
Yes. Edith, what are you doing with that caterwauling?
We got India Fisher.
Who's just in everything. I mean, has she been in everything, right? She is in every old back alley that you could find. Earth Search, Mind Warp, Fly Me to the Moon, and now Luther Arkwright.
We got Jeremy James.
Jeremy James is in everything as well.
We got Robert Jezek.
He's pretty prolific too.
We've got Michelle Livingstone.
Who's that?
From Sword of Orion.
Oh, what was her name?
Such things. I don't know. I can't remember. Also, additional voices by Mark Wright and Jason Ellery. So this was adapted from a 1980s graphic novel by Mark Wright and directed by Big Old Cheese. Jason Ellery.
Mark Wright did the graphic novel?
No, Mark Wright adapted for audio the graphic novel.
Ah, okay. Now, can I give you a little reading, first of all? Now,
Hold on.
What?
We need to explain it to the listeners. So The Adventures of Luther Arkwright, if you've never heard of it, is a 1980s graphic novel series.
Yes, you just said that.
Well, now we can explain, and Big Finish has adapted it for audio purposes. Okay,
well
off you
done.
go.
Thank you.
Let's explain what it's about, because that's an issue.
Well, no, because one of many issues with this audio.
Okay. Let's just talk about the premise.
That's what I'm going to say. So I've got the premise here from Wikipedia, and thank fuck it was there so I could do the research, because the audio certainly didn't tell me any of this. Okay, so you ready for this?
Ready.
And then you can tell me what you think of the premise. Luther Arkwright is a work of apocalyptic science fiction set in parallel universes. The eponymous hero has the unique talent of being able to move between universes purely by force of will, and is aided by Rose Wild, that's Yazoo, a telepath whose many incarnations across the parallels can communicate with one another. That's how she can communicate with the other versions of herself. Luther and Rose are agents of a parallel universe known as 00, whose stable position in the multiverse has allowed the development of a world at peace with itself and sufficiently high technology to monitor the parallels for signs of a malign influence of the disruptors. So they're the evil people in this, okay? Most of the action is set in a parallel world where the English Civil War has been indefinitely prolonged by the actions of the disruptors, who are also responsible for unleashing Firefrost, a legendary artifact that is destabilizing the multiverse.
Okay, there we are, everybody. That's the basics. Very complicated.
Yeah.
But, okay, we listened to the 2000 AD adaptations or versions from that graphic novel world, and it took us a little bit of time to get into them, but we really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
and that was a whole that's the nearest thing that Big Finish have done so far,
but
right?
The Judge Dredd audios literally did the Gwen Cooper stroke Rose Tyler thing of having an initiate that took us into the premise of it.
And also, I think around this time, two other things. One, I think this is a Jason Haigh-Ellery project that he likes this subject. I'd love to get inside Jason Haigh-Ellery's filing cabinet. You thought I was going to say pants then or something, wasn't you? I'd love to get inside his filing cabinet and look at all
if you can get inside Jason Haigh-Ellery's pants, all right, that man is worth a bit of money. You'd be doing all right for yourself.
I'd love to get inside and just see. So I'd love to get inside and see like all the different like
passion projects
and like IPs and stuff that they're trying to get or bid for, and see how much he pays them and all that stuff. So anyway, so he's obviously directing this as well.
I think this Big Finish malarkey is his big business.
Well, no, it's fun. It's his fun filing cabinet, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's why he employs Nicholas Briggs and people like that to take care of it.
And also March 2005 as well. This is starring David Tennant, who is coming up to be the new Doctor. Yeah. And this so happens to be David Tennant starring with a companion somebody called Rose in this as well. So I don't know if that was released
Russell
in time.
T Davies was taking note, wasn't
They've not got the new series licensed by this point.
What did you say, March 2005?
Yeah.
Do you think David Tennant had been cast by that point?
March 2000, yeah, because
they were about to air.
At Christmas.
They were about to air.
Announced at Christmas, so I think he would have been. So I think this was sort of good timing to get David Tennant and Rose at Big Finish without getting the Doctor and Rose at Big Finish.
Wait. Yeah, but she must have been called Rose in the graphic novel.
Yes, she was. It's just a
purely
coincidence. But it's just good coincidence that David Tennant is the lead. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And it's got a whole host of Jason Haigh-Ellery's favourite actors in it.
Yeah, or whoever was available. Big Finish. The most studios at that time.
On paper, as we have explained, the plot is a little bit complicated.
Well, do you mind multiverses and parallel universes and things like that? I mean,
I didn't know. We had a bit of that in Judge Dredd.
And they just hate it. Lucy McCall, they hate parallel universes.
Yeah, but we did in Judge Dredd have a multiverses type thing with Strontium Dog and all of that and stuff. So we've had versions of it.
Those were the weakest ones.
And I was excited going into this because of that. It's a new thing. We don't know anything about it. That's quite fun and exciting to do.
We programmed ourselves because we loved Judge Dredd.
And Time Slip and stuff.
And because we love Time Slip and we love Vienna and her fabulous jugs and all of that stuff, that we've programmed ourselves to think that all of this sort of side stuff is the best that Big Finish does. Well, I'm sorry, the argument's out the window now. We was excited until we were about 15 minutes in, and we were just looking at each other going, what is going on?
It's a very complicated plot, as we've all heard. He can go through these multiverses, these different universes, just by thinking. So there's not like a vehicle, it's not like a TARDIS type thing. It just switches from one thing to another. He's communicating with different Siri O'Neills. So
different Yazoos.
And there's also flashbacks to his childhood as well, going on as well. And in audio form, it's just really complicated to follow. There's no easing in gently. With this, you are straight in. You don't know if it's a flashback. You don't know what universe he's supposed to be in, what the normal one is, what the whole setup is, who's who. You are just dropped straight in it and expected to know exactly what's going on. And it was so difficult to follow.
You're a fine one to talk about easing in gently. Excuse me.
Well, you go and talk to Jason Haigh-Ellery about that.
I'm talking to you. All right. I made the parallel. It's a bit like being dropped in the middle of another country, right, where you don't understand the culture or the language or anything, right, and you're expected to catch up very, very fast. But there's no concessions made at all. No concessions for the fact that you haven't read the graphic novel. I think the only people that can listen to this are fans of the Luther Arkwright. And that's madness, right? Surely this was Big Finish at the time. trying to sort of get the feelers out to see if they could do other non-Doctor Who stuff.
Yeah.
Well, then surely this should be an introduction. Like, if Mark Wright is adapting this, he should have gone, right, how do we present this very complicated idea of a man who can step between multiverses and comes from the ideal multiverse and is going after these? How... You don't at all. We start in the middle of a story.
And it's all like, I mean, we've got all these different voices, big cast, all these different effects, and he's going to different places. There's nowhere where it slows down and it starts to explain the world. Even like Earth Search did that, didn't it? After a while, we got the
loads
and also
of exposition
if you're adapting a graphic novel, you either, like you say, have that character that is the audience that comes in and meets the world with us, or you do like a narration or something. All it needed was David Tennant as Luther Arkwright to go, I'm Luther Arkwright, I've been living here, blah blah blah, I was born here and this is what I do. Nothing like that, no tricks like that in the audio form to help explain what's going on.
All it needed was exactly what David, now I'm going to throw Nicholas Briggs a bone here, is exactly what David Tennant did in Dalek Empire when he was doing all of those first-person speeches.
Yeah, that's
saying,
what you need.
I'm this person, I'm here, I'm going down this corridor, this is what I'm doing, this is my motivations. Like, I mean, we did like that in Dalek Empire. It was very good in that.
Yeah.
But there's just none of it
There's
at
nothing.
all.
This is
all
trying to be...
All the characters know each other, so there's no way for us to be introduced to any of the characters. By the end of the first hour, the two of us were just absolutely... I mean, we did fall asleep both because we were so bored.
I mean, it's a bit like... like listening to the Doctor Who TV soundtracks without the linking narration. Do you know what I mean? There's no one saying what's going on. There's nothing obvious what's going on because it's not...
I don't think even that works. Because at least with those Doctor Who stories, through dialogue, you're introduced to characters and things.
Yeah,
Here, it just starts and it's in the middle of all... It was just such a baffling approach.
3 hours. It's a 3-disc hour each set.
Yeah. And also as well, it's set in two different or several time zones. But again,
we don't know.
There's
we don't know what the main one is.
Concessions made for which time zone is which. So there's no like harp going.
So he's on like
as
a
you go into another time
zone. You don't know it. Suddenly he's with like Nazi Paul Darrow or something, doing something, and then he's back. And because Ciro O'Neill is the same character in different time zones that can talk telepathically, you're like, which one's which? I mean, an India official turns up, he gets her pregnant or something.
So confusing.
And it's just like, back and forth. And then there's...
You know what it was like? It was like somebody had taken this story, right? Yeah. And transposed it on a pane of glass, thrown that bit of glass on the floor. It smashed to pieces, and they just sort of put it together via loads of pieces. And, looking at that sort of reconstructed horrible bit of glass is exactly what it's like listening to this audio. But like, can I tell you about a Doctor Who story called The Last Resort?
Sure.
It's by Paul Leonard. It's an 8th Doctor book, right? And it's one of the latter day 8th Doctor books where all the multiverses, this is why I'm saying it, it's basically shattered, right? And every multiverse exists at once, right? And the core premise of the book is every single scene, or is it every chapter? No, I think it's every scene, is set in a different multiverse. So you think, oh my God, no one's paying attention to the details because this character was like black in the last scene or whatever. But no, it's that you're shifting to a new multiverse in every single scene, right? And Paul Leonard managed to tell that story in a very clear, coherent way that introduces us to how things went wrong, who the villains are, where the Dr. Fitz and Angie come in, all of this stuff, right? It's just so easy to do. And it's a massively complicated story. I won't say it isn't. And it lost a lot of people because it is so complicated. But it's all explained. None of that is here. None of it at all. I just don't understand... Because I think even fans of Luther Arkwright would be listening to this going, where am I now? Who's this? What's that? Wait, who's Paul Darrow? Who's India Fisher? It's just beyond comprehension. I mean, you and me have listened to several dogs.
This has been the toughest, absolutely.
This has been the nadir of anything that we've covered. For me, this is worse than Zagreus.
I love Zagreus.
What's the worst you've done?
The worst? Well, this is the worst. What else have we done so far? I don't know, something like Sword of Orion or something for me. But no, it was so exciting because it is a great cast and it is a good idea, I think.
I mean, I'll throw Darrow a bone. He's attacking this with some vigour. Yeah.
He always does, doesn't he?
And India Fisher's sort of simpering away as the Queen. And David Tennant is typically good.
Yeah, of course.
But I just don't understand where people are in the story. I don't understand what their motivations are. I don't understand
it was tough.
Who the people are. Who are these people?
And the music.
Oh, don't you get me started on the music.
Here we go, the music.
Simon Robinson.
It's very cheap music.
You are doing an extended spell in the Finnish big prison.
The sound effects of the music sound like those really early Beneaces, like the Stones' Lament.
Worse.
Or like, like Dragon's Wrath that had all those problems. It sounds like Dragon's Wrath, a lot of it.
Back when I was a nipper, right? When I was a nipper, I had a Yamaha keyboard.
It's like keyboard demos.
With demos, yeah.
It's keyboard demos.
I used to play the demos and then just play a few keys. Yeah. And that's what this music sounds like. I mean, that can't be what they were going for.
No, I think the budget was being stretched.
Everyone's been stretched
out. Jason Ellery stretched them all out.
But also as well, I mean, I lay the blame, and this is, the second time in as many releases that we've said this. Jason Ellery, he's the director here.
Like we've said, everyone was busy that day. He had to step in and direct.
He was the director, and so that means
he can't direct. I'm sorry.
No, he can't. He's a really terrible director. But it is his responsibility to make sure that this is a coherent piece of work. Yeah.
But then, if he loves it and knows it really well.
Yeah, but
you're not coming into it.
Then someone else should have done it.
Someone else needs
someone else should have done it.
Check that.
Who doesn't?
Because to him listening, it's probably like, well, yeah, of course, it's really obvious what's going on.
I mean, imagine our Helen Goldwyn getting hold of this script.
Oh my God, Helen Goldwyn!
She'd say,
get that right,
rewrite this script,
please.
Please.
Running down those big British corridors with that clipboard, pushing people out the way, papers going flying.
I need a meeting about Luther Arkwright's stack.
Everyone's like, oh my God, Helen Goldwyn's coming through.
And they go, no, wait a minute. She goes, no. Don't think, just pick up the phone and make it happen. Because she is all business.
Yeah, you need someone directing like that knows what's going on.
She directs, I know exactly where I am.
Exactly.
Bloody amazing it is. No, I mean, just terrible, terrible direct. And I think the actors are a bit lost as well. Like poor India. I don't think she knows what she's playing. I think it's all just
a bit of a favour for Jason Ellery. Come and do a few lines of this. I think that's what it is. Oh, and sound effects as well. I don't know if you heard. There's a sound effect of, is it a goat? You know that, that goat sound? Yeah. That's exactly the same goat sound. Dark Eyes listeners, when, what's his name? That Time Lord lands in that place and he jumps off the cliff or anything. There's a goat there as well. It's exactly the same goat noise from Dark Eyes.
It's amazing.
If you know, it's that goat noise, which is on the computer at Big Finish all the way back then, and it's been queued up for Dark Eyes as well. Whenever there's a goat in Big Finish, it's.
I mean, I've listened to some many Nicholas Briggs passion projects now, right, where it's written, directed by sound design, music,
sound so bad,
and everything. And honest to God, I mean, even something as utterly generic like The Conquest of Far, Death to the Daleks Part 28, written, directed, starring, sound effects and music by Nicholas Briggs. Even those, at least I understand the story. The story may be baseless and vacuous, but at least I understand where I am in the story. I mean, I have never, and you know what? I'm reading a lot of books right now. Okay, so I'm reading a lot of complicated narratives. I'm not stupid, but I had no fucking clue where I was from scene to scene in this story. And over 3 hours, that is obscene.
I mean, we had problems with Once and Future, didn't we? But that's nothing. Makes Once and Future look like the most simple, straightforward story.
Come back Once and Future, always together.
Any Nicholas Briggs project, like a BAFTA award-winning, Oscar-winning.
We'll go that far. Jesus.
Audio drama.
BAFTA. The Simru Awards for audio goes to Nicholas Briggs. Call in the convention. Just gossip. I mean, is this the point where we confess?
Okay, go on.
Okay, guys, we have finally been defeated by a release. We got how far in? 2 hours?
We did 2 of the 3 discs.
And we just gave up. I mean, I just literally said, I'm 45. My life's too short to waste another hour on this nonsense. I've given this a chance. 2/3 of this I've given a chance to. And I literally have no understanding of what's happening. Plus, Audacity was out. And I really wanted to listen to that instead. Oh, just terrible.
Dear.
Did David Tennant fuck India Fisher in this?
Well, yeah, Luther Arkwright got the Queen pregnant, yes.
Oh, okay. I mean, did you even understand, like, the history? Like, it's because it's sort of perverted
because they're
history,
like Queen
isn't it?
Victoria
And I don't mean perverted as
something.
in he's having sex with India Fisher.
Yeah, there's like a civil war didn't happen or something. It's like alternative history where it's like Queen... Cause
we're
like,
the problem then. We don't understand about the Civil War.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't... Yeah, but that's not my fault. That's Mark Wright's fault. Actually, he didn't explain it
to us. About it. We might understand it.
If Jason A. Gallery stopped... did some direction and stopped filling up his filing cabinet with big cheese. I'll get in that filing cabinet one day, let me tell you.
No, we could do an elaborate style heist.
Oh my God, speaking of which.
No, wait. Here, this is it, right? Right. So I'll go in and pretend to be the intern to the Big Finish Insider, right? To try and distract everybody.
Yeah.
As you come in on a wire through the roof into Jason Hayellery's office, right? Wait, and then all of a sudden, obviously it's a movie, you need a suspense sequence. I'm distracted by, I don't know, Philip Olivier walking down the corridor, absolutely hot as, and he's there at the vegan buffet table, and I'm like, oh God, I just need to go and pinch his ass once. And so, just as you're about to come down and get to the filing cabinet, Helen Rayner comes rushing in with her scripts. Oh! And you're stuck, suspended. Who do I say?
Helen Rayner.
Helen Worth? That's
Helen Goldwyn.
Helen Goldwyn comes in with all of her scripts dashing through, and she goes, what's that? And you're suspended above her, trying to be as quiet as possible. Oh my God. I mean, it just writes itself, doesn't it? It sounds much better than Luther Arkwright. For sure.
Well, for this terrible release,
we have nothing to say because...
Jason A. Gallery, you're going in the Big Finish prison.
No, Finish Big Prison.
Oh, sorry, the Finish Big Prison. What did I say?
Big Finish.
Well, same thing.
You've given away our secret code.
So you're going into prison until further notice.
Yes.
You're sitting alongside... Oh, Nicholas Briggs was in there.
What else did he do recently that we didn't like?
Oh, Dream
Masters
Time.
of War.
The Dream Time.
No, that was Gary.
Oh.
Masters of War, you directed.
No, the Dreamtime writer was going to go in there as well.
Simon A. Forward. Yeah.
Jason A. Gallery, Nicholas Briggs is in there, and Steve Cole
only
went in there briefly.
Jason A. Gallery keeps letting us down. The Rapture, that Tomorrow People audio.
Whenever he directs.
Yeah.
Masters of War.
I'm sorry. No chance of parole. No, but, I mean, genuinely.
Helen Gold would have come and visit you.
Genuinely atrociously written.
It was just tough to get through.
I don't know what happened because I really rate Mark Wright as a writer. I think his
I'm going to call him Mark Not Wright.
Well, he does the projects, doesn't he, with Cavan Scott? And he did Church and the Crown. He's written great scripts.
Out of that duo, I guess who's doing the most work. I don't think it's Mark Wright.
Cavan, are you pulling your
Scott,
weight?
He's doing all his writing. He's coming up with the ideas. What does Mark Wright do?
No. Oh, it's good. He's written a couple of books. He's great.
Well, maybe this just wasn't for him.
No, I think he needed a decent script editor, not Jason Gallery. Okay. Although, Jason, please keep funding Big Finish, all right?
Yeah.
Because we want to keep doing this podcast.
You got big pockets. Keep stretching them out.
Just give the directing and the script editing and all this to other people.
You can pay for it. You can pay for it.
You know? I mean, Gary Russell would have taken one look at this script. And
he wouldn't have done it,
I just don't understand.
Not under Gary Russell's watch. It wouldn't have happened, would it?
He would have torn it up.
We'd love to hear from...
Do you not remember when they wrote Church and the Crown and Gary Russell went round to Mark Wright and Cavan Scott and said, I'm really sorry, but this is shit. The whole thing's got to be rewritten and I'm not leaving here until you've done it. I mean, he's savage. Whereas Jason Gallery, he probably went, oh, it's just like the comics. How wonderful. But the trouble is, it ain't a comic. It's an audio.
Well, we'd love to hear from the Hoes. If you have listened to Luther Arkwright,
Ron Ho got in touch
know.
And said that he had to abandon it because he was so confused.
Who
so
was
I'm glad
that?
to know it's not. I can't remember.
Oh.
But yeah. It wasn't a Toymaker's Cat.
Oh, okay.
Toymaker's Cat, have you heard this?
I want to know. Toymaker's Cat,
all of our best hosts, have you heard this?
He's not going to listen to it.
Oh, good grief. Just terrible.
Yeah, anyway, that's all we can say, really. What a shame.
We have nothing of substance to say, even though we don't often have much of substance to say. But all I can say is just avoid this, okay?
Yeah.
And now, somebody did get in touch and say that apparently the sequel...
There is another one
that they did was much better and much more clear.
They did it like 20 years later for some reason.
Maybe.
So we'll find out. We could have done it as a double bill.
A few lessons by then.
Well, yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully directed by Helen Goldwyn.
Oh, well, yeah, let's see. Shall I just see if the next one is directed by somebody that...
Yeah, you better add.
We know. Let's have a look. Oh, Scott Hancock and Jason Haig-Ellery for the sequel.
Scott's a great director.
Still adapted by Mark Wright, though.
I wonder if maybe Scott did the directing and Jason, a bit like Fiona Cumming in the Enlightenment special.
Oh my God.
So
okay, can we just explain this? Can we just explain? My favourite thing, this is Doctor Who related, guys, sorry. So on, Enlightenment, when it came out on DVD and they did that special edition with all the CGI.
Yeah.
So on the DVD, there's a behind the scenes and it's like the guy doing the CGI and it's Fiona Cumming, original director, coming back to direct the new special edition, and it's like behind the scenes of her directing. The guy's done all the CGI already, but we're sort of pretending that she's directing. So she's like, "Yes, I want this shot here. I want this like this." And he's like, "What, like this?" And she's like, "Yes, like that." And he's like, "Oh, how about this?" And she's like, "Yes, like that." And he's like, "Well, then we could do this shot here." Yes, and all Fiona Cumming is doing is just agreeing with the CGI guy. That's her directing. I imagine that
Jason Haig-Ellery's input into the second one. So Scott Hancock's. So I'm just going to direct everybody. Yeah, yes, please direct them. Yes. Oh, and I'm gonna script edit the scripts so they are coherent and make sense. Yes, please do that. Yes, yeah. So joint credit. Yeah,
yeah. It needs to be Fiona Cumming.
Oh, without Scott.
Cumming.
I mean, Scott is the seal of approval as far as I'm concerned, especially in the director's chair.
Yeah, so we'll look forward to that in like 10 years. But for the meantime,
somehow
do not get the original.
For half an hour about something that we had absolutely no idea what it was all about.
Very disappointing.
I've never been more let down.
But I will...
Well, no, I went on a date once, right? And honestly, it was so pretty. And, well, it was terrible. But apart from that, I've never been more let down.
Okay, well... I will tell you where we're going next, which might brighten your day.
Well, I promise you I'll have more to say next time. Hopefully I'll finish it.
It's the Doctor Who main range.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'll have tons to say. I hope there's a Colin in there.
Well, the releases that we will be talking about are Catch 1782.
Oh, you love that one.
Three's a Crowd.
Oh, no one loves that one.
And Unregenerate.
Oh, no. What a bunch of stories. Do you remember Unregenerate?
Yes, I know.
I've lost my mind.
I know, so very different releases again. What a three.
No, but plenty to get your teeth into.
Much better than Luther Arkwright. So do not bother with this one. I'm sorry.
No. Even if you're a fan of Luther Arkwright, don't bother with this one. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is one bit of plastic that won't be shifting off those shelves in the warehouse. Those girls will not be packing this one up.
No, they won't. No one's ordering this one. But anyway, in the meantime.
Sorry, guys. This has been us vamping for half an hour.
Don't forget to finish a beer.